Okay, this picks up on linear equations, the video that we've just done, and we're going to carry on with some more examples just so we get really comfortable with this. Alright then, let's start with 15 is equal to 3t. You'll notice we can use any letter, it doesn't really matter. We'd like to use x or y, but we can use a, b, c, t, z, w, it doesn't matter. Right then, so first thing we have to work out, we want to get t on its own. Well, at the moment, what is t stuck with? Well, it's stuck with a 3. But what you have to work out is, what operation? Is it plus, minus, divide, or times? Well, we know from our algebra that if you put a number and a letter together, it means you're timesing them together. So that says 3 times t. Alright then, so if we want to get rid of the 3, if we don't want it there because we just want t on its own, what do we need to do if it's times? That's right, we need to divide. So, 3t 3t divided by 3. Yeah? 3t divided by 3. Whatever we do to one side, we have to do to the other. So 15 divided by 3 also. Keep the equals in a nice straight line all the way down so we know what we're doing. 3 divided by 3 is 1. So that's 1t. And 15 divided by 3, well, that's 5. Okay, now in maths, remember, if something is times by 1, we don't need to write 1t. We can just write t, because 1 times something is just that something. Like for an example here, 1 times 15, well, that's just 15, isn't it? So 1 times t is just t. Okay? Alright then, so that becomes t is equal to 5. Now remember, in maths we like to have, in conventions, we like to have the letter on this side and the number on this side. So we're just going to rewrite it as t equal to 5, alright? If you were to leave it like this in the exam, it would still be correct, but we like to do it neatly in maths. Alright then, we've had a go at 2 multiplication ones. Let's have a go at a division sum. Okay, w divided by 2 is equal to 9. Alright then, let's have a think about this. We want to get w on its own, but at the moment it's being divided by something. So, if in this example we wanted to get t on its own and it was times by something, and what we did was divide to get rid of it, in this case it's the reverse. W is divided by something, so what do you think we have to do to get rid of it? We have to times, yeah? So, w divided by 2 times by 2. And whatever we do to one side, we have to do to the other. So 9 times by 2. So, this is what happens. W divided by 2 times by 2 is just W. Okay? And 9 times by 2 is 18. Let's just clarify this little bit here, because I'm worried that maybe it's a little confusing. Let's put in a letter. Let's say 10 divided by 2. Okay, now we know that's equal to 5. What happens if we said 10 divided by 2 times by 2? What's that equal to? Well, 5 times by 2 is 10. Okay, so if it's divided by something, if you then times by that number, it will leave you with whatever was on top of the division sum. Okay, and that's what we're doing. W over 2 times by 2 leaves us with W. Okay? Just a good example for us. Alright then, let's have a go at one more. I think this one's a little bit easy, but we're going to do it just to keep ourselves fresh. How about this one? We'll do it in blue so we don't get confused. We'll do it in this corner. 11 is equal to P minus 4. Right then. It's not multiplication, it's not division, it is a subtraction. Oh, nice and easy, yeah? The opposite of subtraction is addition. So we're going to say P minus 4 plus 4. And whatever we do to one side, we have to do to the other. So that becomes 11 plus 4. 11 plus 4 is 15. Minus 4 plus 4, well, that's 0. So we've done our job, we've got rid of it. And it's just left with P. And what do? That's right, we flip it round because we like to see it letter first, number second. P is equal to 15. Wonderful. Alright then. I want you to go over these videos to make sure you're really comfortable with linear equations. Alright, and then I want you to try the worksheet that I've attached for on Edmodo, ready for next lesson. Okay, it's just lots of practice, so when you come to the lesson we can move on and get some really, really good maths done. Well done everyone.